Hello everyone, so our topic we're going to discuss is all about fish biology. So, what is fish biology? So, what is fish in biology? Fish are aquatic vertebrate animals that have gills but lack limbs with digits, like fingers or toes. Recall that vertebrates are animals with internal backbones. Most fish are streamlined in their general body form. In biology, a fish is an aquatic vertebrate animal that lives in water and breathes mainly through gills. Fish have an internal backbone which places them in the group called vertebrates. Unlike mammals, birds, or reptiles, fish do not have limbs with digits, such as fingers or toes. Instead, they use fins to swim, balance, and steer. Characteristics of fish. Fish are aquatic cold-blooded vertebrates, have backbones that wait with gills, use fins for movement, and are typically covered in protective scales. Through some have smooth skin, they have streamlined bodies, eyes, nostrils for smell, and a mouth with most having a backbone and paired fins for steering balance, but body shapes and life cycles vary greatly. Fish are aquatic animals, which means they live in water such as oceans, rivers, lakes, and ponds. They are cold-blooded, ectothermic, so their body temperature changes according to the temperature of their surrounding water. Why we study fish biology? Studying fish biology involves understanding fish anatomy, physiology, behavior, and ecological roles, which are crucial for maintaining biodiversity and promoting a sustainable fisheries. Studying fish biology helps us understand the structure, body functions, behavior, and ecological roles of fish. By learning how fish live, grow, reproduce, and interact with their environment. Branches of fish biology. Etiology. Fish anatomy. Structure of fish external and internal parts. Example, fins, gills, swim bladder, and organs. Second, fish physiology. How fish body parts function. Example, breathing through gills, circulation, and digestion. Third, fish taxonomy. Systematics. Study of classification and naming of fish. Example, grouping fish into species, genus, family. Fish morphology. Study of shape, form, and body structure of fish. Example, body shape related to swimming style. Fish ecology. Study of relationship of fish with their environment. Example, habitat, food chain, population, interactions. Fish behavior. Ethology. Study of actions and responses of fish. Example, schooling, migration, feeding behavior. Fish reproductive biology. Study of reproduction and life cycle of fish. Example, spawning, fertilization, development of eggs. A. Fish developmental biology. Embryology. Study of growth from egg to adult. Example, larval stage of fish. Fish genetics. Study of heredity and variation in fish. Example, traits passed from parents to offspring. Fish pathology. Study of fish diseases and parasites. Example, bacterial, viral, or fungal, and infectious. Fish evolution. Study of origin and evolutionary history of fish. Example, development of fins and jaws. Fisheries biology. Study of fish populations for sustainable use. Example, fish stock assessment and conservation. Aquaculture biology. Study of breeding and raising fish in controlled environment. Fish. Example, fish farming techniques. External anatomy of a fish. The external anatomy of a fish includes the parts that can be seen outside its body. These parts help the fish survive, move, and interact with its environment. Head. The head contains the brain and major sense organs. It controls the fish's basic functions such as feeding and sensing its surroundings. Eyes. Fish use their eyes for vision. They help detect light, movement, prey, and predators, even in low light underwater conditions. Mouth. The mouth is used for taking in food and water. Water enters through the mouth and passes over the gills for breathing. Nostrils. Nostrils are used for smelling. They help fish detect food, predators, and mates. Gills. Gills are the organs used for breathing. They allow fish to absorb oxygen from water and release carbon dioxide. Scales. Scales protect the fish body from injury and infection. They also reduce friction, allowing smoother movement in water. Lateral line. The lateral line is a sensory system that detects vibration and water movement. It helps fish sense nearby objects, predators, and changes in the environment. And therefore, there have five fins of a fish. First, dorsal fin prevents the fish from rolling over and provides stability. Second, caudal tail fin or the tail, the main fin used for movement and speed. Pectoral fins, helping in steering, balance, and stopping. Pelvic fins, provide stability and assist in turning and positioning. Fourth, anal fin helps maintain balance and stability during swimming. The body shape of a fish. Fusiform, torpedo shape, streamlined spindle shape, tapered at both ends. Example, tuna, salmon. Ideal for fast swimming in open water, reduces water resistance. Second, compressiform, laterally compressed, flattened from side to side. An example, angelfish and butterfly fish. Excellent for maneuvering in narrow spaces like coral reefs, provides agility rather than speed. Third, depressiform, dorsoventrally flattened, flattened from top to bottom, and examples rays and flounders, suited for life on or near bottom, benthic, near bottom benthic, helps camouflage against the sea floor. Fourth, angeliform, eel-like, long snake-like cylindrical, flexible. Examples, eels and lampreys. Allows slithering through crevices and narrow spaces. Efficient for burrowing and hiding. Fifth, globiform, spherical or round or ball-like body. Example, pufferfish. Often combines defense mechanisms like inflations or spines, not built for speed, more for protection. Sixth, filiform, thread-like, very slender and elongated. Example, knifefish and pipefish. Allows movement in tight crevices or vegetation, often used for stealth and predation. Skin and scales of a fish. Skin of fish. Fish skin has two main layers, which is epidermis. The outer layer contains mucus-producing cells, and the middle layer, dermis. Inner layer contains connective tissue, blood vessels, pigment cells, chromatophores, and sometimes bony structure in some fish. Protection acts as a barrier against pathogens, parasites, and injuries. Mucus secretion reduces friction in water, helps in swimming, and protects against infections. Respiration aid. Some gas exchange occurs through the skin in certain species. Camouflage and coloration. Pigment cells help fish blend with surroundings for protection or hunting. Second, scales of fish. Hard plate-like structures embedded in the dermis that covers most of the body, except fins in some fish. Types of scales. First, cycloid, smooth edges, circular, common in soft-rayed fish like salmon. Stenoid, tooth edge, common in perch and other spiny rayed fish. Third, ganoid, thick diamond shape, found in gars. Fourth, placoid tiny tooth like found in sharks and rays. Protection shields against an injury and predators. Streamlining reduces friction, helps efficient swimming. Growth record rings on scales like tree rings indicate age coloration, may contribute to camouflage of signaling. Function of fish fins. Dorsal fin prevents the fish from rolling sideways, provides stability and during swimming. In some fish, spines in the dorsal fin can act as defense against predators. Caudal fin. Main fin used for propulsion and movement. Pectoral fins. Steering and turning help with braking or backward movement. Some bottom-dwelling fish use them walk on the substrate. Pelvic fins stabilize fish while swimming, assist in sharp turns and stopping. Sometimes used for hovering in water, butterfly fish. Anal fin stabilize fish and prevents rolling, works with dorsal fin to maintain straight swimming. Internal anatomy of a fish. The internal anatomy of a fish consists of organs found inside the body that work together to keep the fish alive, active, and healthy. First, brain. The brain controls the fish body activities and responses. It processes information from the senses and coordinates. Spinal cord. The spinal cord connects the brain to the rest of the body. It transmits signals that control movement and reactions. Heart. The heart pumps blood throughout the body. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to cells and removes waste products. Gills. Gills are responsible for respiration. They extract oxygen from water and transfer it into the blood while releasing carbon dioxide. Liver. The liver helps in digestion, stores nutrients, and removes harmful substances from the blood. Stomach. The stomach breaks down food into simpler substances through mechanical and chemical digestion. Intestines. The intestines absorb nutrients from digested food and transfer them into the bloodstream. Swim bladder. The swim bladder controls buoyancy. It helps the fish float, sink, or stay at a certain depth without using much energy. Kidneys. The kidneys remove waste materials from the blood and help regulate water and salt balance in the body. Reproductive organs, ovaries or testes. This organ produce eggs in females or sperm in males for reproduction. Muscles. Muscles allow the fish to move and swim. They work with the fins and tail to produce motion.